Kate Garraway's husband Derek Draper was rushed back to hospital yesterday for a serious operation, according to reports. Derek, who is still suffering horrific effects of long COVID, recently battled life-threatening sepsis. According to The Sun, the operation was on 55-year-old Derek's kidneys. A source said, "This is another hammer blow for poor Derek. He is giving the fight against COVID his absolute all, but his kidneys have suffered some pretty serious damage." Doctors explain there was no alternative but to operate. Of course, Kate and the family are worried, but she's been reassured the procedure itself is routine. They added that the family had everything crossed and Kate was being her usual stoic self in the face of more heartache. Last month, Kate dropped out of her Smooth FM radio show and Good Morning Britain duties to be with her beloved husband when his health took a turn for the worst. Derek had developed a kidney infection that developed dangerous complications. The former lobbyist had contracted sepsis and was at risk of losing one of his kidneys, but he has now been moved out of intensive care. Speaking on GMB, Kate explained that Derek had been in and out of hospital since his recent ordeal. She said, "I got a phone call from the person who was looking after him saying, 'Right, we're really worried.' I whizzed home and it just sort of went boom from there. We called an ambulance, went to A&E, where they said he had very severe sepsis, life-threatening sepsis. So it was really dramatic." After praising the efforts of medical staff, Kate explained they needed to quickly find the source of infection and get Derek onto the right antibiotics. She continued, "His blood pressure was so low. A really junior doctor said, 'What did you think it might be?' He knew it wasn't COVID-19 because we tested before we left the hospital on the Thursday. I said, well, I did wonder if it was a urine infection, but weirdly we couldn't get anything for a sample. And they just went, kidneys. Unfortunately, his kidneys were really badly infected, blocked. The challenge now is to save them. So that's where we've been for the last 3 weeks." Kate and Derek have been married since 2005, and share children Billy, 12, and Darcy, 16. Derek contracted COVID in March 2020, and was put into a medically induced coma, suffering from lasting damage to his heart and lungs. Last December, Kate opened up to Piers Morgan about their relationship since Derek fell ill, admitting, "I feel lonely and want to talk to Derek because he is there, but he can't be there in the same way. I love him more than ever, by the way," she added.